All right, welcome back to the Ironman progress video series. I'm still thieving. it's all I do now. We are up to 21 easy caskets in this little session here, but I think I am going to head back into chambers now. I'm feeling good about my thieving progress. I remember why I was here. We were 242 away from the next level. So, wow, I set this up last night and I didn't even remember this morning. So, okay, let's hang out here until, here we go, perfect. He's gonna call somebody over and then we will get yet another thieving level right there, 87 thieving, 4 levels away from 91. We're flying up in thieving level, absolutely flying up. Nothing can stop us now. We're gonna head back to the chambers for a little bit, enjoy some raids with the clan, maybe some We Do raids, people, who knows. But yeah, things are going well. Things are going very, very well. Another dark relic. We're running 3+4s now, but I'm only getting like 28k. I think it's because these guys are like really good, so they just kill things so fast. But you know, I'll take every completion I can get. Oh, dragon arrows and an elite clue. That's not too bad, actually. I think I'm just gonna start dropping little hints for different rooms for chambers, just because, you know, I don't really have a ton of content to talk about. I'm just like running chambers nonstop. So one of the things we can mention is that in the ice demon room, you'll see two sides. One is lighter over here, and this one on the other side is darker. And when you're doing ice demon, as long as you have somebody willing to tank, the light side, right over here, is the safe side. So you don't even need to pray anything. As long as you have somebody over here kind of running around doing whatever it looks like this guy's gonna do it. Yeah, you can just stand here and fire arrows at the ice demon. No problem. I'll show you when the fight starts. So ice demon's gonna walk out. I have no prayers on. And he's gonna face that guy, and then I just stand here. And this dude over here just runs back and forth. And we just chill over here. And you can always tell because this is the light side of the room. Hold on, yeah, that's the darker side. Over here you can see it's, you know, darker against the wall, and this wall is a lot lighter. So there you go, tip number 1. So here's another tip. If you're on the melee hand and you get tagged by the falling crystal thing, you can just walk in a 4-square pattern. And when you get to this back tile, you just click on the hand and it'll drag you forward. And yeah, this is an easy way to just kind of keep up your DPS while avoiding the falling crystals. Oh, that was crazy. One of our guys Tridents ran out of charges and they died, but yeah, I stayed alive. Luckily, I got some Torstals and some uncut sapphires. You know, that's all right. I'll take that. That's fine. Hey, defense level. That was pretty cool timing. Good thing it didn't happen where it could really screw me up. We have been hard at work, thieving all day long, all night long, every single chance we get, and we are just about to grab another thieving level. Oh, were you kidding me? 4 XP? Oh, what a joke. All right, well, let's just pickpocket this person then. There we go, 88 thieving. We are up to 29 caskets on like this trip, and I think I had like another 14, and then I banked them to like go to a wildy step of a elite clue that I got from chambers at some point. So yeah, I mean, just given the amount of coins we have in our inventory and the reward casket, yeah, we have been at this for a while. So like I said, thieving is so nice now. I'm just gonna do this as much as I possibly can during the chambers grind because it's such a nice cool down from that like quick intensive very focused activity. So 3 more levels and then we will have all of our diary skill requirements at least. Oh no, I forgot about fletching. All right, well, we'll have the most annoying one knocked out, and I think I know what I'm gonna do for fletching. Ooh, all right, we have 36 reward caskets. We have all of these bone statues. We could break these down. There we go. That's a lot of blessed bone shards. And I think we're done with thieving now for a little bit. We got all the way up to like 25% to 89. So we're going to head back to Chambers of Xeric for a bit. I just love thieving. A sentence I never thought I would say. Anything AFK, I love it. It makes me so happy. It fits into my lifestyle so well. I love the easy clue aspect of it. I'm excited to see like how many easy clues I have at the end of this. Yeah, it's great. Very, very happy. Ooh, there is Lizardman Fang. I think we have enough now to make the thing inside the house. Yep, that is 5,000 Lizardman Fangs. All right, let's go figure out how to mount this in our home. Okay, looks like we need a gold leaf. We'll come down here and get one. Might as well get another because I can make the stash. I have an extra dragon axe. Oh, and count check. I'll take that. All right, herblore. Let's go home and then enter building mode when we get outside. Let's see, portal nexus room over here. Build amulet space. Mounted Xeric's talisman. There we go. And now this thing can take us to Chambers of Xeric. So I don't have one in my bank anymore, which is annoying, but we'll get a Lizardman Shaman task at some point, and then we'll get another Xeric's talisman from there. But in the meantime, I have this dragon axe right there. Take that, and let's go to the Enchanted Valley, fill in another master stash. We don't really need the Infernal Axe for anything because we have 99 wood cutting, so there's no reason to have extra dragon axes to charge it. So instead, we will just come over here, build and fill. And that is another one checked off of our list, which is really nice. We can come down here to the stash chart and take a look. Go to master. Yeah, I mean, we're slowly filling this thing out. You know, it's looking pretty good. And then elites, we're just missing the Slayer Tower, and then I guess the new one from Moons of Peril, I think that is. And then otherwise, everything else is totally full. So this is a long-term goal on the account, but you know, we're getting there slowly. You know, I am not super feeling the chambers right now. I think I'm going to run some Hydra, actually. We still have Hydra to do. So I think I'm going to do that, and we should maybe no, we won't get a Slayer level. We have like 50 remaining, but I am going to throw the BGS in here just because now that we don't have the Fang, we don't have a spec weapon. So I'm going to bring the BGS. I'll figure out when's the best time to use it, but yeah, I'm definitely bringing it. I didn't even notice that this happened, but I guess if we look down here, personal best 155. Our previous was 201. So at some point I shaved 6 seconds off. I wasn't even paying attention, but if we come in here to the alchemical Hydra, 145 is what we need to get to. And I have no idea how to do that. Here's another tip I can give. I went back to chambers, by the way. So if you see these bells right here, when they are in this exact spot, you can basically trap the Mama Mudadile without needing to use freezes, but the bells need to be in this exact spot and the tree needs to be over here. I'll show you what I mean. So we're standing here on these bells and the mom, okay, well, they didn't follow my directions to start, but if they had just come over here, it would have gotten trapped like right here, and then it would get caught on this little edge right here and not have been able to go up. But they didn't want to do that. It's fine. We had ZGS. It worked out anyway, but trust me, this is the spot. I'll get another clip in the future. Yet another torn prayer scroll. I think we're getting close to 50 KC, 43, yeah. So I think I'm gonna make some changes to my inventory. I was going with 9 brews and 3 restores, which I feel like is kind of overkill. Like I've never passed 6 brews, like no matter what happens. So I think I'm just gonna do 6 brews and 2 restores. And, you know, I'll bring in some extra anglerfish or something, or just mainly have like open inventory just to make it a little bit easier to like pick up like supplies from the room bosses or scavenging or something like that. Like I've been thinking about bringing in like more switches, but I feel like the problem is when we get to Ulm, sometimes I go through a lot of stuff, especially on like 3+4s, which I think is what we're doing here. Yeah, 3+4. I go through a lot of supplies, especially if I'm skipping, so I don't know if I want to have such limited inventory space for those, but we'll see. Okay, well, I've been using We Do raids when my clan isn't available to raid, and I just have so many like not great experiences with it that I was just in one where the guy just ended it on the last room, just completely logged out, and thus kicked all of us out of the raid. So I don't know, I've been really kind of trying to avoid doing this, but I think it's time to learn solos. Unfortunately, I've really been not wanting to do this just because I don't think I'll enjoy it. I like the way that normal raids work, which is, you know, everyone working together and you have your role and you do it. And I find it less stressful, but it seems like I really need to do solo raids. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it this time. I kind of was getting there on my UIM, but never really made it, so we'll see. But yeah, I think I'm gonna run one here. This is like not a great raid to do a solo on because it's really long, but you know, I'll see if anyone wants to join this. Actually, it's unscaled, so yeah. All right, I'm just gonna do it. We'll just see how it goes. I have no idea if this is the right inventory, so all right, let's get started. First solo attempt. This will be interesting. Right off the bat, Tecton is not going well. I missed my first spec, and yeah, it's very slow going here, so that's not great. Oh, there's a hit. There's another. Okay, here we go. My spec is almost back, kinda. It'll be back on the next one. But yeah, then this happens where you just don't get anything. I think I've brick walled into Tecton already. I cannot do this. I don't know. Maybe I need to not use the God Sword. Maybe it's the Dragon Hunter Lance on Crush. Yeah, this seems to be working a lot better. Oh yeah, yeah, okay. So now, okay, I can use the God Sword in teams, but not in solos. Okay, yeah, this is nice. Come on, come on, come on. Kill him! Jesus Christ! This is gonna be the longest Tecton of all time. I'm kind of feeling like, oh, okay. Maybe I should just abandon this. This was not the right setup for a solo. Oh, dear God. All right, 602. That is disgusting. All right, let's pump my inventory up here. My goodness. All right, let's keep going. Oh, why would you? Oh, you stupid fucking crab. Wow. That's fucked up, man. That is messed up. All right, so the bells are here, which means we should be able to lure the mama dial. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, this isn't going so bad right now. All right, that was easy. Let's come over here and lure this mama dial. Where is it? Okay, come on, come over here. I'm pretty sure this works. This will be a good way to test. It didn't work. Shit. I did too much damage. It didn't get where it was supposed to go. Come back, come down here. Don't eat again. I'm kind of working it though. Now is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, see, I was not lying. Now it's stuck. I knew what I was talking about. Oh shit. Yeah, that was nothing, man. That was so easy. Not a problem at all. Crap, I'm out of run. I'm just gonna do this. Just hope I don't get bouldered. All right. We have made it to prep, and the final challenge awaits, the hardest part of Solo Chambers of Xeric, the Great Ohm. Well, I have prepped a lot. I have so much in my my little storage unit here. We'll take a look in a second. Yeah, I've got a lot going on in here. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. I'm not gonna probably record anything because that's gonna stress me out. So we'll see. I'll have like maybe a replay buffer on, see if I can catch things if I die. But for the most part, I'm just gonna be. I've watched a video, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, yeah, I probably should have watched a little bit more before I went in here. That didn't work at all. All right, time to die again because I forgot my staminas and I don't really understand how. Let me out. I don't really understand how the melee works, but the mage came back to me, so that's good. I'm gonna grab my staminas this time. I kind of had it there at the end. That was pretty good. Oh my god, wow. I did it. I did my first solo. Holy crap. Wow, I did it. It took me an hour. But yeah, I did it. With 22k points, that's like not bad. Okay, yeah. Okay, this looks like a pretty good setup to try again. Tecton, Thieving, Mudadaos, Guardians, Crabs. Okay, yeah, let's try this. Okay, attempt number 2. I'm prepping for this one, and I think I'm just gonna leave the recorder on and, you know, go through all the footage at the end and see how this one goes. Hopefully it's, hopefully it's good. So, like I said before, I have some practice with solo ohm from my UIM, and what I guess came back to me really fast was the mage method. As you can see here, I pretty much get into it almost immediately. Well, actually, really immediately. And yeah, it kind of just clicked for me right when I came back. And I think the timing is a lot easier than the 4-to-1. There's less going on, especially because you're not getting hit by ohm, so there's no attacks to worry about. So yeah, this one's pretty simple to get into. The thing I just need to work on here is, 1, making sure I drink my staminas, which I guess I just did right there. And 2 is on that far side next to the melee hand, if you splash that, he won't turn his head properly. And there's like a way to fix that I am not really familiar with, so I have to get better at that part. But otherwise, yeah, the mage hand is not really the bottleneck for me. It's really the melee 4-to-1 thing that I think myself and probably most people struggle with. So this is where I splash on the mage hand, and what I'm supposed to do is stop on that tile that I normally do and attack there. He'll move to the center. I run all the way to the left. He'll turn his head, and as soon as he turns his head left, I run back to the tile marked 3 and then attack, and then go back to the start tile, which I have labeled as number 4, and then you just start the whole thing over again. And I don't do that, so I get hit once, but otherwise I get back into the cycle pretty quickly. Honestly, when I was reviewing this recording, there's not really any good parts. I get into 4-to-1 a few times, but it's so bad, like prior, and I only get into it briefly and then I screw it up, that I don't feel like there's any value from showing anything else that I did here. I still have a lot to learn. I don't want to like show incorrect strategies, so we're just gonna skip to the end. No! Oh my god, I still got the achievement. Oh, that is crazy. What a way to end. Wow. I finally figured out like what to do right at the end, but oh wow. Oh, I did it. No deaths. Look at that Tecton time. 7 minutes and 35 seconds. How in the world are you supposed to do this boss? My goodness. Maybe I'm missing some sort of strategy here, because that just seems completely insane. I guess I should mention all 4 of my specs missed, which will probably do it. Hey, back at Ohm, I just realized I brought my Aram skirt. 70 kilograms, Jesus. All right, well, hopefully we can make this work with the 2 staminas we have. I've been watching the guide over and over to try and really get how 4-to-1 is supposed to work. So hopefully I'll be able to figure it out and it starts to click. But yeah, same thing. I don't think I'm gonna have the replay buffer on. I may just do the whole recording, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. So the video I watched said that if he hits you twice when you're trying to set up the 4-to-1, you do a 3-to-1. So here he hits me a second time. So I, on this rotation, do a 3-to-1. Go over there, come back, and then we should be in the 4-to-1 rotation here, and it looks like we are, and then I just kind of nail it from there, and I'm feeling pretty good about my clicks. They all seem to be working well. It doesn't feel right, like it doesn't feel very smooth, but it seems to be working, so who am I to argue with that? And yeah, we just stay in the 4-to-1 the entire time. I screw it up right there, actually, I believe. So yeah, but then we're pretty much done. But yeah, I was into it for a little bit. This final 4-1 was a disaster, though. I mean, I could not get into this cycle to save my life. I was off kilter. I was getting spam teleport portals. I couldn't figure out the rotation. Like, I wasn't. Every time I thought I had it, he would throw something else in me. And I couldn't do it. So I completely screwed it up here. I keep trying to like save it. There's not really much to show from this one. It's all bad. There's nothing to learn. It's just kind of like, I just have to get comfortable with how this is going to work and like how to save it when something like that happens. And I don't know. I'm not comfortable with it. I don't know the method well enough to do it if it doesn't work perfectly right off the bat. So it's all part of the learning process. We did end up dying on this one again at the final phase just because we were out of pots, and yeah, we're just gonna have to keep trying, slowly get more comfortable with it, and it will click eventually. I'm always dying on this final phase. I just don't have enough. Yeah, I just don't have enough to I keep screwing up too much on the 4-1. I'm not getting it. This is my same problem last time. I just couldn't get it. It's hard. This might be one of the hardest things I ever have tried to do. For whatever reason, 4-1 just does not click for me. It doesn't click. So just gotta keep trying, and eventually we'll get it. That being said, though, I think I'm gonna call this episode to an end. We are almost at 50 KC at the Chambers of Zarek, and our solo Ulm journey is going pretty well, I guess. I mean, we're definitely learning it, just it's going to take a while to kind of get it down. So, important thing is to, take breaks so you don't get discouraged and realize that, what you're doing wasn't even technically an intended game mechanic. So, of course, it's going to be difficult, but I'm going to stay positive, and we'll continue to tackle this in the future. So, without further ado, thanks for watching. Have a good one, and I'll see you again next time.